Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Hockey. We are here for Season 2, Week 2. It's Winners with the One. I am here with Dr. Killinger, and we've got the whole Friday Night Hockey crew in tow. We've got 6 teams, so that means 3 games, if my math is correct on that, and that's just the season games alone. We've got the open skate happening right now, as you can see, happening in front of you at the Royale Cheese Arena here in beautiful downtown Chicago on the fastest internet backbone in the world, as you see these fierce cyber athletes going at it, as it is already a tie game here as we start things off. Killinger, how are you this evening, man? I'm here late, but better than nothing.
No, I'm doing pretty good, yeah. It's Friday. What more can you ask for?
Yes, indeed. It's been a tough week, man. So it's good to be here and good to be doing this. This is always a high point of the week for me, certainly, and hopefully for you as well, folks that are watching here, the millions that are watching on IBN2 and the countless billions other than that that will be watching later on the YouTubes. So yeah, I'm not sure what order the games will be happening tonight. It's sort of depending on who's here and who's ready to go. So, but right now we're watching a pretty entertaining game with just the open skate. So, and yeah, the dads are here, I believe.
Indeed. But tonight, your games may not be in this order, but it's going to be the Mighty Ducks versus the Pucky Ducks, the Luck Chasers versus the Cock Dragons, and the Shithawks versus the Dads. But for at least the first couple games, it's going to be open skate. But
yes, I should pull up my little mini map here so I can see where everybody is and who they are. It's hard to tell the names of the players without a scorecard, but you can see that one, Deloriax with a goal from downtown to make it 2-1. Claude Giroux on the assist there, and all of a sudden the red team does take the lead. But in the waning moments, or minute anyway, of the first period here, and an empty net again, very inviting. It's looking very clear there, but it is going to go back to the red zone. In fact, no goalies tonight right now. Oh, there goes Claude to go back and take the net as we go to 30 seconds left here in this first period. And, yeah, it should be a fun night tonight, man. Last week was crazy. There were some great games and some surprises with some unexpected turns and twists. So we should probably see something similar. There's an unexpected bounce that just keeps going. It just knuckles all the way across the ice. And finally picked up there at center ice, and a little bit of a scrum that's going to take us to halftime, the first intermission. It's the third time, I suppose. Sorry, I'm hella distracted here trying to get in the groove here. But yeah. We've got a lot of hockey ahead of us, so settle in, everybody. And I'm trying to do the same as well, because it's hard to stay in your seat when there's so much entertainment and excitement going on here on the ice at the Royale Cheese Arena.
But yeah, indeed, I think it's been a busy week for a lot of people here. I know it was for me, but it's all worth it by the time you get to hockey on Fridays.
It certainly is, and there's Not Led. He's going to get the goal, and that's going to make it 3-1 in favor of the red team. And now here's a knuckler going straight at the net on the red side. It's going to go a little bit wide to the left. So that one almost dangerous off the face-off. And usually you see a lot of that stuff. There's one downtown, Big V. And Mertman is going to get the assist, 3-2. And that's a goal for the blue team, a much-needed goal. And, yeah, you see a lot of that off the face-off when you don't have somebody in the net or shortly thereafter, and that's kind of how that one went down. So early on in this second period, we're seeing some scoring, and again, another wild knuckler is going to go to center ice, picked up at the blue line and carried back. Big V is going to send this one to center ice there, and a nice pass. It is knocked away, and back to center ice now, coming in the other direction. Oh, there went one right by my head. Zoom. And it's back at center ice now, and will be cleared down into the red zone, where Claude Giroux will come out and play that in net for the red team. And Now it's picked off, and they've got a chance. 3 blue players
Oh,
circle around. Somebody got bodied in
no,
the front somehow.
by their own
Knocked off the
team.
puck. How was that not a goal? They had a wide open shot at it, and lots of room. A good look, but not able to convert. Still 3-2, 3.5 minutes, and already a lot of scoring opportunities going with the scores. And there's one that's going from center ice and beyond, and almost finds it marked, but not quite. It is to the left of the goal. And now it's going to go back. Oh, that one kind of knocked off, and it's going to go in, not led, with the low and slow backhander. That's going to count. It is 4-2. And nobody there to really sweep that one out of the way at the time. So it just drifts on in. And it counts just as much as any other. And finesse. Well, he just finesses it in. We'll say that.
Yeah, we'll go with finesse. I like that. Yeah.
Either way, it puts the red team up by a couple here and looking to get another one. They are loose. He's got a chance here. Oh, it's just cuts off the angle before he's able to really get a good shot off. And by the time he catches up to the puck, now it's going to go in the other direction. Blue team looking to get up to the equalizer at least. They're a couple of goals behind here. Here's a shot, a save. Knocked it away to the right. It's going to go to the right face-off circle there on the far side. Now picked up by the blue team. They are holding it in here. A nice pass. It's going to go past the of its intended target and head back towards the net here, where they will pick it up behind the red line here. 2 minutes left to play in the second. A rocket off the boards there is going to go to the blue line. And again, blue had 3 players coming in and a defensive play to knock it out. And so now they're going to regroup in their own zone and using the boards to just send this along, which will go all the way back to the other end. Clauserot will pick this up and knock it away from the oncoming blue players. He gets past 1, 2, and now 3. He just did it all himself there. And now he's going to get it to the rest of his guys. Over everybody, down, Big V knocks it away. Up and over. 4-3. It's a goal and a beauty. He chipped him, man. It's soccer. That's the old chipping the goalie trick. And if it works, it works. So it puts them within 1 with almost a minute left to play in the second here, and looking to get another one. But this red team is on their skates here and going for it. They are in the blue zone and trying to set up. They've got people in the slot and up at the point, and it's going to go past them where it will be played from the net, and he's going to wait for these guys to come in and then just send it past 2, and then that last one gets it, and they're going to be able to get it around him. No, he knocks it away. So 49 seconds left to play, and now red with the counter in the other direction. They've got numbers in front. The pass, just along the crease, just a little wide, and not able to get a stick on it there. 30 seconds left to play. Held in. Past tense, present tense, either way, it is still in the blue zone. And there's one that goes across the ice that will be gotten to first by the blue team. They're going to try to clear this out here. Now, there's 20 seconds left and not able to do so. Now red will set up. They've got one in the slot there, and he's going to get it taken away from him, and it's going to go back to center ice. We will probably go into the third period with a 4-3 red lead at this point. Is what I'm thinking, Killinger.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's a pretty safe bet.
I was trying to social this a while ago, but let me see if I can get it to work here. I went with AJ Lee from the WWE and Kanye by request.
Oh yes, always good to give the people what they want.
Yes. Did you see Kanye's interview this week?
No, I did not.
I thought the world was watching the Kanye Jimmy Kimmel beef. But yes, he basically talked about how the media was trying to stifle creativity, and this is one media outlet where we are not stifling creativity at all. So shout out to Kanye.
There you go. That's Definitely
This
nothing
shit's
here is
pretty
stifling.
fucking creative, sir. Yes, it was created whole cloth out of from nothing into something, and it's quite something. Right now, hockey.
Indeed, yes.
So we are in the third period now. A minute has elapsed, and so far no goal yet. And I'm sitting here looking at my phone. Why is it taking so long to boot? Good old Android system.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Not,
Or as
not
they
like
say
it.
around here, I just want a dumb phone. I'm tired of these smartphones.
Here, Blue's got a shot.
Here's a shot. Oh, yes, top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies. It's Wookie Dick with a goal.
I couldn't keep a straight face. Oh, I haven't even gone for beer yet. That was all right.
Oh, and so it turns out the strategy is let the Wookie Dick win. So it is tied at 4 with that goal. And, oh, man. Yeah, you got to love the names that come in. And here is Blue with another chat. Said they're going to go for the possible. Yes, they got it. Taser. He shoots and scores. And Mertman is going to get his second assist of the night so far. And that's going to put him up by 1. And just like that, the Blue team takes the lead. How about it?
Yeah, it's a completely different game now. Now Red's got to play catch up here. You got 3 minutes to do it.
Oh man, so we might have problems fielding a Mighty Dick team tonight. Is that?
Oh, that's there's a possibility. We'll see. We'll see what we can do.
Yes, indeed.
How tolerant they are of ringers.
Without the dicks. Oh man. Okay, so we do have a game going on underneath us here. 2.5 minutes left to play in this first one of the night of our open skate. And don't forget, the actual games will be happening. The league games, the season games, so to speak, will be happening after this. We might play one more. I'm not sure.
We'll see. We'll see where we're at. Yeah. We might do one more open skate. Let some people warm up, like Wookie Dick.
Oh, there's another one from Wookie Dick, and again from way back there, from just beyond the blue line. He just lifted one, just a nice wrister that found its way in. Yeah, a wrister from Wookie Dick. Make your own jokes there. It's left as an exercise to the viewer/listener. Anyway, it results in a 2-point lead for the blue team, and they are looking pretty good here with less than 2 minutes left to play in this opening stanza of Friday Night Hockey tonight. So it will be up to them to try to just keep this off the sticks of the red team, and they are doing so very well there with a nice pass. It just skips over his stick there, though, but still held in. At the blue line, they are going to manage to keep this away and just eat up valuable time on the clock here as we near the 1 minute mark of this game. And so now catching up is this red team, and they are going to carry it on in here in the blue zone, and it is up and rolling along the boards and up to center ice again, where they will have to gather it up and make another run here. But a shot comes in, and there was a blue player right on the doorstep there at the crease, literally in the crease, like almost playing goal for the opposite team, like in the crease. But not able to convert there, just a little bit wide, and so 46 seconds left to play. And again with the momentum, Blue coming in, and a nice play to knock it away. And 30 seconds now, and Blue still keeping the pressure on and keeping away from the red team. Now an errant shot is going to go loose into the blue zone, so this gives them a chance to try to do something quickly here. They got to get a couple of goals in a matter of seconds, but Blue has it wide open up.
No.
Oh, God. A couple guys in front there, nobody able to pull the trigger. Not that they really needed it, but, it's nice to hit those. Either way, it is 5 seconds left to play. Here is Red on the attack. Knocked away right at the face-off circle, and that is going to do it for this first game. Blue is going to win it 6-4. So there it went.
Yeah,
Man.
See, you can't just
So close,
get the
man.
puck down to the net. You've got to get it in the net.
Yeah, it's like when I play, man. Yeah, it's like.
I feel like there's a "that's what she said" jokes hidden somewhere in there. But we'll leave that as, again, an exercise to the viewer/listener.
Absolutely, we're putting off enough of the workload as we can on everybody else tonight. So it's just good to be here, man. Looking forward to the actual league games that will be happening and having fun with these. As always, the open skate reveals itself to be a very entertaining event.
Yeah, it always is. And we're going to do it, like I said, at least one more. I think would be good.
Absolutely. So, do we have two teams that are here that can play? Hopefully, the Mighty Dicks will have it together and be able to field a team tonight. We certainly enjoy watching them play, and certainly we're looking forward to them playing tonight. So, and as for the rest of the teams, I'm not sure who's here, who's not, as far as full lineups. But we will take it from there once we know. Either way, we're going into a second game here of open skate, and the blue team is on the attack, and red is going to hold them up here and get it out of their zone, which they will be able to do. And in numbers at center ice, wrist shot comes in to the left side, bounces around the net, and that's Tim Barrett picking it up. The recently suspended from other leagues, Tim Barrett, I understand. But, he's welcome here.
Indeed, we don't discriminate. You could be Tim,
tired,
and that's
poor,
fine. Yeah.
Yes, your huddled masses yearning to be free and play hockey? Yes, but right now, still no score, man. It's a little bit. There's almost one, and it is a big save made. As that's Toulouse in the net, looks like. Yes, so shouldn't be surprised that the save was made. He makes some big saves here. So there's another one. And nobody has to make that save because not led. Was looking at an empty net, still had to find his mark and did. 1-0 from distance. And that's the first point of this second game tonight. Now the red team will collect it in their own zone behind the net now, and they will take it out, it looks like. And we will see if they dump it in here. No, he's going to carry it. And wait for the rest of the team. Lifts one towards the net. Now it is, again, just a little bit wide. So it will be gathered up by Blue, and he's got a very odd man break, a 1-on-4. It's hard to do much when four players are on you. Yes, it did look like Pee Wee soccer there for a second. Yeah. As here's a shot right on and a save. Scores! Taser with Ricky Dick on the assist. He was right there to pick up the garbage. And yes, indeed. Cleaning up the garbage, he says. 1-1. It is a tie game.
20 minutes? 20 minutes?
Yeah, we have been on the air for less than 20 minutes. It's a good point. Thanks, Sammy. And
for less than yes.
Yes. I'm just trying to work in the random chatter in the background. Yeah. But
yes, well, I do agree with the statement that we have been on the air and are on the air right now. So here is the blue team, and they're looking at empty net again, and another one from downtown, Dick McButts. You can't make it that easy for Dick McButts. And Tim Barrett on the assist. And when there is a goal to make it 2-1 in favor of the blue team. 2 minutes left to play in the first, and they now have the lead again after winning the first game. But red looking to counter as it is deflected and sent back towards their net, where Claude's going to take this and just wait on his teammate here as they will reset. But it is, again, taken off the stick. Blue will chase after this. It looks like not led is there to get at it. And he knocks a backhand towards the point, or towards the right there in the slot. There was nobody there to take advantage of that. So back at center ice, the puck will go. We are almost at the 1 minute mark here of the first. And in traffic, he's going to just dump this in and send it into the red zone, where the blue team will follow up and chase this one in, the old dump and chase. That is a hockey term. As it's going to go in the other direction, though, as the red team is coming in numbers, but it is deflected and sent back into their zone. So, again, with the empty net, they are playing 4 players. They're doing that style we saw last week, man, and that turned out not to work for the team that tried to do it, although it made for a very wide-open game. It was like that Cowboys-Broncos game this week or something. It was just a high-scoring affair, as I recall. Or lots of scores were made, anyway.
Well, yeah.
Maybe not for the team we would have expected. Here's a shot that's going to go way wide, and Blue will pick it up here now in their own zone, and a nice diagonal pass will be picked up there, and a nice job of knocking it down and keeping it, and that's going to leave it in their position, but it is again stolen. Red team will take it at the blue line here and send it into the zone. 9 seconds left to play in the first. They're going to have to do something quickly with this, and it looks like they will not be able to do so in time, although a lot of wild stick flailing. Oh, there's almost a chance, but not quite in time. It's going to be 2-1 as we go into the second period, as the Zamboni comes out to clear shit off.
To clear shit off.
That is just how a Zamboni do.
That is actually a pretty accurate description of, how a Zamboni do.
Yes, to paraphrase Ron Washington. Baseball, football, hockey, we cover it all here. Here's a chance. He's got the breakaway, and he's going to just not... He held on to it there. He's going for the long wraparound, like the way outside wraparound. And I'm not sure what he was waiting on to pull the trigger there, but either way, it's going to be back at center ice now, and Red will try to pick this up in their zone. It will be sent around along the boards, and a nice usage of the boards as an extra player there to get the pass going. And now they've got 4 in the zone, and Room, he's got a chance for a shot here. He shoots the save, the rebound, scores! Taser and Claude Giroux on the assist, and that's going to make it a tie game a minute into the second period. We are in an interesting one so far, and here's an interesting bounce that goes towards the net. Have we seen one go in like that, man?
No, I've seen some come close, but never all the way.
Here's one that was in danger going in. Toulouse is going to just swat that one as it passes by him there on the right side. So now back in the red zone where they will reset everything here, it looks like, as somebody's skating backwards. That looked like a hip check there. This is an old-fashioned hip check, man, which we're learning all sorts of things you can do with the physics here.
On the stream, Cryptic C's watching, he says, when does the next HQML season start? And the answer to that is last week.
We're soaking in it.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing. Last week was the beginning of season 1, which is available on our YouTube at IBN Casting, fam. If anybody wants to check that out, it's there in its entirety. We had a spectacular series of games, which has really got me stoked for tonight, because we will see the very same teams, but then we will see them against different teams. So, and we'll be able to compare based on their performances against those teams, and we'll get a better idea of, what a goal, sweaty goals, and he just a nice wrist shot there at about waist height. That was just enough to get it in, and those are so difficult to make a save on. And here's another shot. It's going to be saved, as a nice one by Toulouse there is going to stop the shot from going in. Red is trying to pick it up and hold it in the zone here, but Blue is just being very patient and just trying to pick this one loose. But still a nice job by the red team to hold it in for a longer period of time there. And now they're going to have to it's going to be up to Claude Giroux here to restart the offense. And he gets bodied as he comes out. Is that a penalty? I guess not. If you go out
of this game,
if you go out of the crease, man, you are eligible to be hit. as I understand the rules. So we are at 2 minutes left to play here in the second period, and the red team up by 1, looking to get something else in. They've got a couple of guys in front trying to do something with it here. They're at the blue line now and going to circle around with it and just try to get his guys in position here. A lot of pressure. 3 guys converging from blue to take it away from him, and he's going to have to back off a little bit here with 1.5 minutes to play. As a nice job of getting it past both blue trailing players who are defending, and the pass goes. He's going to send it in front of the net. Oh, 2 guys in the slot. Nobody able to convert. It's going to sail back over towards the far face-off circle and get sent back to the red zone, where Clauserot will play it here behind the red line and beyond. It's, again, a nice pass, and he's going to be there to pick it up. And a big play by the trailing player. Looks like that was Tim Barrett there who got him. And here is a chance for blue on the counter. Oh, just wide to the left. Going to pick it up here. And they are putting pressure on. A couple of guys there. One in front. He'll be looking for... Oh, so close. Got it on the stick, but it just bounced wide to the right. That was a beautiful effort. And here's another one. And again, the one-timer is not falling. Here's a backhand. And that one does not fall either. Man, a lot of shooting going on from this blue team so far. Nothing doing, and just a flurry of activity there. 20 seconds left to go in the second, and this blue team is putting a lot of heat on this red team, but it is not doing much good, at least in the waning moments of this second period. So they will have to see what they can do here in this third period to try to even things out. And pretty good so far, Killinger, I must say.
I must say so as well. Cryptic C has asked if anyone has signed Wookie Dick yet for, I assume, the HQML. And I have no idea, but signups are still open.
Yeah, that's the way I understood it too, man, is that it was you can't make your own team from scratch for Season 2 at this point, but you can join one of the existing teams still, and we would encourage anybody that wants to do so.
Yeah, indeed.
It's fun.
It's a very laid-back, relaxed league. Don't know if any of the teams have anything remotely resembling practice sessions. And
practice?
Yeah.
We're talking about practice.
Yeah, yes, indeed. We are talking about practice. And I don't know if any of the HQML teams do it. But you still got a lot of high skill play here. I mean, think about where we were a few months ago even. Just, people. The LHL teams do practice. That's definitely true.
Oh, yeah. Well, and they have like 3 times a week game schedule too, so yeah, it's a little bit more intense as far as the demands. For us, it's just, if I can show up on Friday night and I got to spit hot fire on the mic and hang and watch some great hockey as the North American game grows, and it's been a joy and a pleasure to sit back here in the upper rafters of the Royale with Cheese Arena here in beautiful Chicago with the fastest internet backbone in the world and just watch, especially with this new arena that we have.
Indeed, yes.
Isn't that nice? Courtesy of...
Let's zoom out here and get a good look at it.
Here's a shot and a save. Toulouse is going to wave this one away and put it behind the net. So 3 minutes left to play, and they're going to look for some way to get this out of here as the red team is trying to keep it in the zone, and a little bit of poking there, and it is loose. Here is a shot on the empty net. It goes in, not led, is going to get the equalizer, and Dick McButts, who is here, and what a nice arena. We were talking about the arena.
Yeah, we're tied up at 3, though.
And we're looking at a in this beautiful arena, a tie game here in our last open skate game of the night. 2:34 left to play. Who is going to get the one that's going to be the game winner? It's going to be, I would hate to wager on it.
Yeah, I'd.
Oh, there's
so
almost one off the crossbar. Oh, man. Here we go in the other direction now. Red with 4 players just running that Mighty Ducks flying wedge thing as they are going to get it at the net there, but it is deflected. And a nice bit of stick work there is going to break the blue team loose. He's on the breakaway. He's going to get away for the rest of the
He's just going to glide it
take
in.
it all the way, coast to coast, and make it 4-3. How about that? Just some nice work to get around the remaining players, and then just the physics of the game to and the way ice and skates and stuff work to get beyond the rest of the players and get that one in. Just stuffs it home with a minute and a half to play. Is that going to be enough for this blue team? Red certainly capable of scoring hella goals in quick succession, so with the lineup that they have. So who will prevail in this last minute and 20 seconds? We'll see. Here's a shot, and it goes in. Dick McButts rattles one off the right post. It just sort of drifted in from there, and a nice shot and goal. 5-3, and that puts the blue team up by 2 at a perfect opportunity. So that really is going to send Red into a kind of a panic mode here. Probably they're going to have to really work hard to get a couple of goals here in this final minute, and blue is going to make it difficult on them here. Here's a one that's I don't know if he was looking for somebody there on the pass, but either way it's going to drift around and out back to the center ice line where he will send it back. And that almost had a chance.
Back and
got
forth,
through a bunch of people, and it will be picked up by Red here. There is he was trying to lift it out. It looks like it will stay kind of right there at the face-off circle where they will battle for it along the boards. Here's a shot wide left, but very close. 30 seconds, and a lot of not much happening for the red team, but this blue team is holding it in their zone. And here's one that's drifting across it, dangerous in front of the crease, but not able to convert. 15 seconds left to play. Puck going in the opposite direction. Well in hand. Blue team is going to risk this one over, and that's probably going to do it. Put it in stone. Both the open skate games not won by the blue team.
Yeah, definitely.
Defying the percentages.
So let's see. We need, if we're going to play league games, we need a couple of teams here. So supposedly the dads are here, but their opponent, the Shithawks, I've heard nothing from. And Mighty Dicks is evidently, they're evidently here enough. Shithawks are here. Okay, well then.
Awesome.
I evidently,
who is ready to
take my mic away? I don't know what I'm talking about.
Choose your Pokemans, and
yes.
Let's do this thing.
Choose your sides and switch channels if you want to, and yeah, have at it.
Yes, we have conveniently provided channels courtesy of the Harlem Globetrotters of esports team Generator, who have provided for each team to have their own team speak.
Yeah, it's
and a pony. So, yeah, we couldn't do it without a pony.
A lot of people forget about the pony, and yeah, we wouldn't do that to you.
I learned a lot from the ponies. I learned that friendship is the only true magic in the world.
Well,
that was one of the big lessons I learned this summer from the ponies. Anyway, it is Winners with One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger, and we are bringing you Friday Night Hockey once again, and always a lot of fun. And we are excited about the YouTube. I'm excited. Aerosmith is excited. Everybody's excited.
Everybody.
Killinger was telling me a funny story last week. At the end of the show, it got kind of bro-y, and I Love You Man, and I think Killinger played I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith was the tune.
Yes.
So, and like within minutes of uploading this sumbitch, he gets a cease and desist.
Yep.
From
YouTube
the
smacked
YouTubes.
that shit down.
For like a snippet of, and all I could think was, this is the shit we need to be using to fucking cure cancer, solve world hunger. I mean, this kind of AI technology that they're working on, the algorithms and all that. There's so much you could do, but what we're using it to figure out whether some asshole put Aerosmith on his fucking video or not. That's why the government shut down. And that's your political moment here from your friends at IBN2. We are about to start this thing up. I think we have teams.
Yep.
Yeah, the government may be shut down, but right now hockey, it abides, man.
It abides.
So. Oh, and shout out to Cryptic C in the chat here. Always good to see him. And we're looking forward to the next releases of the games got coming out.
Our servers,
I'm wondering how that Sub Rosa is going.
It's a great question. I assume Sub Rosa going well. Cryptic C keeps posting screenshots occasionally on the Twitters, so it's always a good sign.
Yes, indeed. But hockey's certainly going well, as we have seen the game grow quite a bit in a short time. I know we talk about this every week, but I mean, but I think of games that we aren't covering that aren't doing as well, and this is a game that we're covering, and it's doing pretty well. So, not that there's a correlation and causation thing there, but it's when you've got millions of people watching this as they are right now. I mean, that's got to factor in. That's got to factor in. Let's see. This looks like it's the Luck Chasers.
Yeah, and the Cock Dragons. Okay.
And the Cock Dragons. And this will be a good matchup.
Indeed,
There
it will.
is no doubt.
I believe we've got our Luck Chasers in blue and Cock Dragons in red tonight. So
yeah, if you want to give a rundown of the lineups, if I reach over to hit the tab, I'm going to be like smacking into the mic here the way I've got it set up. So,
all right, well, for your red team, the Cock Dragons, you've got Marshy, Milan Luchek, Claude Giroux, and Duck Germs. For the blue team, the Luck Chasers, you have Goose Has, Big V, Chaos Otto, and PK Paching.
Those are good teams, and some great players on both those teams. And we will be treated to a nice game here as they are starting up here. We are 1 minute in and no score yet, as both these teams kind of feeling each other out here. It is at center ice, and it will be picked up there as getting at it. It's in front, so here's a chance.
There you go.
Scores! KS Otto picking up where he left off. He is a goal scorer. It's in his blood, man. And so that's going to put his team, the Luck Chasers, up by 1. Here's another shot. He scores from way downtown in the upper left-hand corner. Bang! Good Lord, Killinger. What can
Take
you do,
no
man?
fucking
What
prisoners.
can you do? Oh my. So it's 2-0. Just like that, we are a minute and a half or so into this.
Crossbar.
And Ching makes it 3-0, and suddenly they are really stepping things up here, these Luck Chasers. So it's going to be a tough one for the Cock Dragons here, but I'm sure they are up to the challenge. But they will need a little bit more tumescence in order to rise to the task. So now 3 minutes left to play in this first period, and wow, the arena is quiet here as the crowd is stunned by what they have seen, Killinger. A couple of goals by KS Otto, PK Paching throwing one in, and just like that.
Oh, no!
Oh, Claude Giroux! He gets one. Oh, there is finally, they get one on the, finally, I say finally, we haven't even gone halfway through this first period, and they get one on the board, so the Cock Dragons are not going to lay down, and they will not go flaccid for this team. So
Oh, sir.
They've got another chance here in the zone, and they're trying to hang on to it here as a nice bit of stick work again, getting loose. They are back. Here's a shot. It's going to go wide to the left, but across the crease. And now the Cock Dragons will try to counter, but they're facing a lot of pressure. There's a 2-on-1 there, and Big V will come out of his net to play this as well. Oh, but they're going to get a shot, and it bounces off the left post. Oh, they almost made him pay for that. That is so close, and then it just bumps in and out. Did not count. Wasn't a glitch goal. Just did not make it in. Just one of those rebound ringers off the post. So we are staying at 3-1. Maybe not. As there's a shot, it goes wide to the right, and the rebound in front. He's going to take his time with this. He shoots. He scores. KS Auto with the hat trick. That is a hockey term and not used lightly, as he's got 3. His team has 4. They are up by 3 with 1:27 left to play in the first period, and the Cock Dragons are going to have to step it up here, and they are about to do it here. They are in the zone, got somebody in front here looking to pull the trigger, as just those 2 players are there. They're playing a little bit of stay-at-home defense here, as Dr. Jones is staying at center ice, playing a little back guard, which is probably a good thing to do, the way we've seen so many of these guys counter things when you go in too deep. And there it is, proves to be a nice play there, as he manages to keep it back in the zone for his team, and another time again. So 48 seconds, and it is still in the Luck Dragons. Oh, man, I knew that was going to happen at some point or another. The Luck Chaser zone, and in and out and back again. Here's a shot. It's going to go up and over, just up and high on the crossbar there. Not quite in the net, so won't count as a goal. So still 4-1, and a little bit of a battle here. Who is that? That's Big V and Milan Lucic's here, and they're going to fight along the boards here. If only we could have fighting. I know there was a discussion of fighting, which would be cool.
That would be very cool.
And they're not able to get it away from the Luck Chasers there, and time to get a shot off. A nice effort to dump it back in. But before that, that's going to do it for the first period. And the Luck Chasers step out hard in this first period. And so it's going to be up to the Cock Dragons to really give us a little bit of mojo to come in the second period and try to score some goals, and at least find a solution for KS Auto, which very few teams have been able to do. I don't know if you can stop him, or you can only hope to contain him, as they say. And there's a nice pass, tic-tac across the ice. It will be broken up, but they will maintain control of it here as he wheels and deals back to center ice. And again, first on the scene will be a Luck Chaser. It is taken away from him, though. And nice job along the boards. Cock Dragons coming in, and they've got a chance. It's going to go at the slot and back. Nobody there on that side to take advantage of. First one there is going to be KS Auto, and he is loose. He's got 1, 2, 3 players. It took 3 to get him, and he almost had a rebound effort there as, again, the Luck Chasers putting pressure on, and they know that KS Auto is a guy to look for, so they definitely put a lot of eyes on him there as he was coming into the net. So a good defensive play by the Cock Dragons, and now they've got a chance on the counter. 2-on-1 on man break. He shoots, he scores! Claude Giroux is going to get his second and put his team within 2 here, as a very important goal for the Cock Dragons is there's a shot that's going to go wide to the right, but velocity on it. He had a lot of pepper on that one, and it is enough to get it in front here. Oh, off the post, the rebound. Oh, a lot of battling along the front there in the crease, and it's going to be taken away. Luck Chasers with it. They're going to take it to center ice here, and a wrist shot. Oh, that almost fell into the upper left.
That could have been beautiful. That could have been beautiful.
Man. Oh, there. It's a clinic. It's a clinic here. But the Cock Dragons are going to pick this up, possibly at center ice. A nice play to keep it, and they're going to keep the momentum going. They are going to have a chance, possibly for an on-man break, converging, knocking it away. It's going to go back to the blue line and back. And now back into the Cock Dragons zone. It will be picked up by the Luck Chasers there. Looks like Dr. Germs is going to leave it for somebody there, and that will give a chance for the Cock Dragons to pick this up, perhaps. Nope, picked up at center ice and sent back in. So now still a lot of action going on in the Cock Dragons zone. Trailing player has to knock that away, and it was in a dangerous spot there. It was right in front in the crease, just waiting on somebody to do something with it. So he manages to get that away, and now the puck is just all by its lonesome out there, somewhere beyond the board. So, and there it is, sent back into the Cock Dragon zone. 2:15 left to play. We are still at 4-2. The Luck Chasers with a lot of goals early, and just able to really dictate the pace early on here. Now this Cock Dragon team coming back with a lot of effort, and they almost have a chance there, as it's the goalie had to go all the way with him and follow him into the boards there. So now back at center ice, who will get to this first? Big battles, bodies going everywhere, as a lot of checking happening. Who will come out with this? Finally, it looks like the Luck Chasers will. As a minute left to play, minute and a half actually. Nobody in the net there at the moment for the Cock Dragons. Now they are, as big battles here at the circle, trying to just get this out. Minute 20, Cock Dragons managing to get it away, and now they will be able to set something up here as they take it to the face-off circle, and it's going back the other way. Here's a chance for the Luck Chasers. He's getting away. He's got a chance. He shoots. He scores. KS Auto again in that top shelf upper left-hand corner. And wow, even with somebody draped on him like that, it was good defense. He followed him all the way in, but just able to get that high shot with a little bit of extra velocity and power on it. So 5-2, and that will put them up by 3 if my math is correct, Killager. So 30 seconds left to play here in this second period, and the Cock Dragons, all that momentum they had, and still KS Auto able to get one in. Now here is a possible chance for the Cock Dragons. They're going to get loose with this. He gets around the goalie. He shoots and scores. Well, he doesn't really shoot. He just drags it in, but that's all he needed to do. Once he got it off the stick of the goalie there, Milan Lucic with a nice goal. And that gets one back for the Cock Dragons, and they really needed that. Oh, big save as he saw that one. He knocks it out of the air with a stick. That was quite a play to stop that one, and that's going to leave it. There's a shot, a late entry, and it's not going to make it, and the rebound attempt will come after the time runs out. So a spirited effort from both teams. It is still 5-3 in favor. Well, it's still. I mean, the Luck Chasers are still up by 2 after all of that.
That's
so, but not for lack of effort from the Cock Dragons, and so this sets up a very interesting third period where the Cock Dragons are going to pick it up first, and they will try to get these 2 goals back. There's a puck that goes away from the Luck Chaser who was there for it, and now it's going to go back into their zone where it will be played out. Big V, it's loose now, and they're just going to have to get this out of there, and they do quickly, as a couple of Cock Dragons were coming in to play that one. So now they've got it in the CD zone and looking to do something with it here, but they are going to take it and go the other way with it. And that is a chance, possibly. He's got 3 trailing. He shoots and scores! Milan Lucic with a nice one there as he gets some pepper on it, as a lot of blue players converging. The jerseys were definitely not the color he wanted to see, but he manages to work his way around them and get past all the trailing Luck Chasers, it was pretty much the whole team, and make that goal 5-4, and just in time. So down by 1, Cock Dragons looking to get something going on here. As we go to the 4-minute mark, yes, another exciting third period here on Friday Night Hockey, and between two very solid teams. And we'll see who comes out here at the end, as now it is sent into the Luck Chaser zone. Cock Dragons will control, and they've got it along the boards here, looking to do something with it. Again, they are playing mostly just attacking with 2, which gives them a chance to control things in the defensive zone and gives them a better look at them when but KS Auto again gets around the trailing player. He's just got the goalie to face. Oh, and a nice save. It's going to send it in the other direction, and Big V is going to have to come out of the crease and play this. He's going to send it right
back.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll knock this away. So Marchie is going to send it out, and some nice saves there from both these guys. And now the Cock Dragons will pick it back up, send it into the zone, where it will be picked up by Big V. And he will wait for his team to gather things up here, and they do. Some nice passing there. And no, and yes, and no, they've got a chance. And he's got loose with the brakes, shoots, scores, Goose. Too much Goose for him, as makes it up by 2.5 minutes left to play in the third. So that was that could be one of those that makes a difference here.
Yeah, indeed.
The Cock Dragons were knocking on the door.
That's a pretty big goal here this late in the game. Well, any goal this late in the game is a pretty big deal.
Any goal this game, yeah. I always say, well, that was a very important goal. Well, because it was an important goal. And we shall see how important it proves to be over these next couple of minutes, as the Luck Chasers are nursing that 2-point lead. And the Cock Dragons, Claude says they've got time, and they certainly do, as they have scored a couple quickly when they needed them already in this game, and they will be looking to do something similar here at the end as we get into the closing moments here, as it's going to go into their slot. That's what she said, and it's a battle along the boards here now. And who will come away with it? Looks like the Cock Dragons do, and they will. There's a nice pass. He's going to get to it first. Milan Lucic. He's got 3 players on him, so he's just going to go ahead and wisely dump this in and wait for his team to come in and pick things up. But it will be sent back to his zone now, as they really weren't in position to do much with that, and the Luck Chasers were there to clear it out. So a minute left to play. It's looking good for the Luck Chasers right now, but the Cock Dragons, with time is becoming increasingly of the essence here, and they are going to get loose possibly. No, it is saved, as Big V comes all the way out of his net to play that one. He had to. He was the only one in the vicinity, and he was looking at a 1v1, and sometimes you have to get kind of proactive there as a goalie, and he certainly did, and that made the difference. So now the Cock Dragons still with possession. They're doing a good job of keeping this puck and keeping the pressure on, and now you see them sending everybody in perfect position. I love, man, just seeing everybody slide into the positions they're supposed to be in right in the front. You send the fucker in front of the net, send a guy behind him, come around the back of the net with it. I mean, this is clinic hockey. I mean, this is how they teach you to do it. So it's cool to see the actual game playing like that now, instead of everybody just kind of, running around trying to hit the puck. But it's going to be, that's it. The horn blows, the whistle sounds, and put it in stone. Your winner tonight of this matchup, anyway, is the Luck Chasers. And you got to give it to the Cock Dragons, man. They came in strong, and they gave them quite a game there towards the end, especially after just going down by 3 or in the first minute and a half. So that shows
first
a
2
lot
minutes,
of resilience on their behalf. Yes, so I think that will carry them well through the rest of the season, the long and torturous season that we have here at HQML and Friday Night Hockey. So we'll find out who we got next as we've got a full house here as far as people
Indeed, yeah.
on the server.
The server
It's funny.
does get a little bit laggy when you've got more than about 10 people or so in it. So earlier, man, we were above 20 just hanging out in the server. We were probably close to 25. So yeah, it does not help the pings, but hey, everyone still has fun. That's why we're here.
Yes.
And it's looking to me like the players are getting themselves organized. We'll find out what they're organizing for here in a few minutes.
Collective bargaining? I don't know.
Ah.
Are we having our first strike here?
Higher minimum wages, better league minimums, yeah.
Well, it's true we couldn't pay people any less.
No, we really couldn't.
And I mean, you know, my extravagant salary is a matter of records. So. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream now. It looks wonderful in the high quality. I don't know if it's they don't say 720p or 1080 or whatever anymore. It just says high or low or whatever. But all I can say is that it's beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
I know you're using the stock fonts. I was like, why does that? Oh, because I stuck the Sub Rosa fonts on mine.
That's not a bad idea. If it makes it a little more readable on the stream, that's a good idea.
Yeah, well, and on my potato computer as well. So, because sometimes I run this thing at lower windowed resolutions for casting purposes. So I've got so many other things open on both monitors and so forth. So it's nice to have something that is a little more legible and under those circumstances.
So I think we're gearing up here for yes, it's going to be the Shithawks versus the Dads.
Well, these are two teams of note, of course, as are all the teams in Friday Night Hockey. And we're the Shithawks, of course, are champions of last year.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. But they were handed
last week.
Yeah.
That was insane. Yes, that was their first loss ever, I believe.
Other than in regular season, yeah, this was their first
ever regular season
loss. Yes.
So they will no doubt be looking to rebound from that, and the Dads will try to have an answer for them on the other side. So if you would like to go through the lineups, looks like the Shithawks are in blue tonight.
Yes, the Shithawks in blue. Your lineup for the Shithawks is Iskin, Evergreen, Tukaturi, and Dick McButts. And on the red team, the Dads, you have Not Led, Dialoriax, Bojazine, and Touleurs.
Yes, again, some of the best in the world and certainly in North America. And they are here tonight to bring you Friday Night Hockey HQML Season 2 action. Actually, we're bringing it to you. They're just bringing it on the ice. But it's all important. It all is part of the game. So we're a minute in, and so far no score. And both these teams have really good goalies too. I mean, you got Touleurs versus Tukaturi, so we'll be looking at that matchup. And there's one big save there by Touleurs. Just as I say that, he manages to knock one away at point blank range. That one had some energy, so he had to work to get that out. So now it stays at 0. And they are just going to hang on to it here and wait and send it. There is a nice pass, and he weaves around it, not able to get a handle on it. Does send it into the front, and almost knocked into a bad spot by one of the Shithawks there. Yep. So now they're going to pick it back up here. And the Dads still hang on the zone. There's a big body to take him off the puck, and it will remain at center ice where a wrister will go at the net and behind. And the Dads doing a good job here of hanging in the Shithawk zone with it, and the Shithawks just clogging it up here, but still they're managing to get shots off that one a little bit behind. And now it's going to go in the other direction for the Shithawks. It is Iskin. You know he's dangerous. He's got a lot of pressure coming in. He shoots! And it's going to go a little bit wide to the left. And who will pick it up first here? It looks like the Dads are going to control this. He's just taking his time, picking his spots, letting them skate around him. And he's going to send this back into the Shithawk zone where it will be gathered up by Iskin, who will send it back around. And using the boards again, we will see it go back to center ice, and there's a nice little shove to get it back into the Dad zone where they will set up shop now. Let's look at the Shithawk team coming in, looking to get something here. Nice play to knock it away. Dad's on the loose here. Are they going to be able to get control of it? Nice play by, looks like that was Dick McButts there who got that and sends it back in the other direction. A nice pass picked up. They've got a chance here, but the Dads playing very tight defense, man on man, mono a mono, and they're going to send it maybe out of the zone here, but still hold in by the Shithawks. A lot of pressure, and it is working for them. So minute 40 left to play. Nobody's scoring yet, but a lot of activity, and something's got to give very quickly here as we will see if they just try to get it out of the zone here. The Shithawks, again, just working around these Dad defensive players as they go into a more of a zone approach here. It almost looks like a penalty kill there. And they will get it back, though. Here are the Dads. He's going to get it behind the red line here. We're looking at the slot. He got a man set up there. And the Shithawks sending three at him are going to jar this loose, and it will go back to center ice. There is, again, a nice pass. And I think I've said that a lot because I've seen a lot of nice passes. This Shithawk team in particular is just a very solid passing team, and they are showing us a little bit of that tonight. Here's one that squirts loose in front. Oh, and it's just enough to go over the net. And almost a chance there for the Dads. It's at least keeping it in the zone for them to try to work with it here. 30 seconds left to play in the first. They are behind the net here. That will be Not Led who picks it up. And he takes a shot in the jaw there as they body up in the corner. And Shithawks sending it the other way. Who will get to this first? The Dads are going to be able to do so. And a dangerous clear goes over the net. And fortunately for the Dads, nothing dangerous happened there, so they are going to have a chance. He's got 4 seconds, going to have to pull the trigger quickly. He's got a chance. He shoots, he scores! Oh. Not Led with a nice one, just patiently with 1 second left. He certainly took every bit of time he could, but that's all he needed to get one on the board right before intermission. A very timely goal from the Dads. And how about that? They're up 1-0 over this very good champion, season 1 champion, Shithawk team.
That's indeed. They are your defending champions, and it's hard to believe that the only score in the first period of this game came with 1 second left on the clock.
Yes, indeed. And it may be that, when you're on top, people are going to go at you with a little bit more of a little blood in their eyes, I suppose. In the words of Omar, you come at the king, you best not miss. And I think there may be a little bit of that in play here. You're playing the Shithawks. You want to really step up and play your A game. And these Dads are doing so far. Oh, makes them pay for that one, though. And it is knocked away from. And the Shithawks are going to have a chance possibly in the zone here.
No, they don't.
Nice play, but again, Not Led. This guy is something else, and he's getting it done for him here and putting one in the slot. Oh, the trailing player not there in time. He was a good idea. It just wasn't he couldn't get there quick enough, couldn't skate fast enough as they are going to clear it back out and may have a chance to get to this one as Tukaturi is going to come out of his net, and he's going to get plowed as Not Led is still working down there and trying to get something happening for the Dads here, and he's got the right idea. You really have to keep up the offensive work against the Shithawk team because they're going to do stuff like that. And there's a nice shot that is turned away by Chaleurs. He's going to send this one back into the boards. Here's a dangerous one in front, and nobody able to get a stick on it for the Shithawks. They will dump it back in. In the words of Omar coming. Yeah. In the words of Omar, don't forget to get some Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yes.
On the way to the store. Yeah, so
that's very important.
Left to, yeah. We jumping out the window. That's some Spider-Man shit on the second floor. Anyway, it's 1-0, and 3 minutes left to play. The Dads, so far with their score in the 1 second mark of the first period, the only score so far in the game, and they are putting a lot of a hassle onto this Shithawk team, though, and they are really working a lot in their zone, and now it will go the other direction. No, it's going the other direction as the the Dads take it back into their zone, and it's going to be up in the air here as a couple of Shithawk players are there to get it away, and now they will start passing, and there is Iskin. He's got one with him, and he's going to shoot, and it's deflected in front. He scores! It just bounced and rolled and got in, and that was just a hard one to really do anything with, as a very unpredictable shot, and the initial effort, he just put enough on it that it was enough to go in, and there's Chaleurs is going to knock that one away, which doesn't have quite as much heat coming off of it as that rocket shot did from Iskin there, that was able to just get past everybody, and even with deflections and whatnot, still goes in. And now here's one from downtown. Tukaturi is going to let this one sail by as it is outside of the crease. And he doesn't really have to worry about that one, but there's some worrisome things in front there. They're able to clear it out, though, and the Shithawks with another shot. And he's it's basically going to turn into a dump because he went way wide with it. And they will be first on the scene and gather this up and corral it, keep it in the zone now. And 1:22 left to play in the second period. And the Dads trying to get loose again. And is that Tim Barrett? I believe it is. He shoots, and he's saved by Tukaturi, who's going to deflect this one to the far corner where it will be picked up by the Shithawks. And some nice stick work there. Dick McButts on the move. He shoots in traffic over 3 people. The rebound. He scores! Evergreen! Bang! How about that? We see one in the upper right-hand corner for a change. As we get a different angle on it, Dick McButts with the initial shot rattled up in front, and that is Evergreen with the follow-up to make it 2-1. And we are almost to the end of the second period. A very timely goal again. It seems that this is one of those games where most of the goals are being scored in the dying moments of the period. And now here's another chance for the Shithawks. He shoots, it's saved by Chaleurs. And now another chance. Nope, it's going to go back to center ice where it will be picked up first by the Shithawk team. It looks like Iskin is there. Will they try to set something up before time runs out? Sure, why not? What the hell? 10 seconds. So, and he's got time to do it now. There is the shot. Oh, wide to the right and high, but just by a little, as the rocket shot again sails by his head. So that makes it 2-1 as we go to this third period. The Shithawks have taken the lead.
Shithawks decided this period would be a good time to show these guys, exactly why they're the defending champions.
The champs, yes. They're the champs until somebody else is the champs.
Indeed. That's just how it be.
Yes, my name is my name. We're just going to quote The Wire all night here, I guess. It's one of those nights. Anyway, we go into the third period of another unsurprisingly exciting game here on Friday Night Hockey, as the beginning parts of this period will be controlled by the Shithawks. Here's a shot and a save! Chaleurs Oh, that was a good shot. Here's another chance, and he's not going to have to do anything with this one as it will go wide to the right. But again, the Shithawks putting pressure on, and the Dads will take it here, and a nice pass gets it. He's going to have a chance here, slows down, but as soon as he does, it is taken away by the Shithawks. He was just trying to gather it up and settle it down where he could get a shot off. But they gave him time to catch up to him, and they are on the move here. They are Oscar Mike and bouncing it off the boards here. A lot of action as the Shithawks send one towards the net. Toulouse with a save, going to send it out in front. And in the slot, nobody there. Going back the other way for the Dads, it will be. Here's a shot, and Deloriax with a goal to tie things up. The Dads making it interesting and keeping it interesting. As 3:44 left in the third period, we are tied. This one is anybody's game right now, Killinger.
Yeah, this is this is one of the closest games I think I've seen of hockey so far. And these are two very well-matched teams so far.
Yes, they really are. And we'll see if the Shithawks bring their high-powered offense into gear here to try to do something about the Dads, who are just playing a very scrappy game here, and they are hanging with them, and the Shithawks are on their heels a little bit here. And there's a shot, though, and Toulouse is forced to have to kind of back off and make the save on this. So he had to back up a little bit to get the angle, but he does. And now Tukaturi is going to get to touch the puck as well. It goes back the other way. So back at center ice, who's going to pick up this pass? Nope, it's the Dads. Nope, it's held in the Dads zone, and the Shithawks will pursue here. It will be sent back along the boards where it looks like Iskin was there to corral that one down. And a nice pass across the ice here, Dick McButts, and he's going to send it back the other way. I love how they use the whole rink on their passes. That's beautiful. Here's a shot! Oh, a save! Oh!
It's playing baseball.
Yes, that was at head level, yeah. Oh, man. He had the Sultan of SWAT here. Yes, just kind of Babe Ruth that one out of the air. And what a save to keep his team tied at 2 here. That could be one of the – we have seen several saves that are just sick, man, sick already tonight. And that one just added to the tally. As here we go. We are going into the waning moments here. 2 minutes left to play. This is anybody's game still. And the Shithawks are going to keep that pressure on the vaunted offense of the Shithawks. And Toulouse is going to make the save very easily here. Say, hey, Tukaturi, here, take this. All right, man. I'll send it back that way. So Iskin will pick it up. And the artist formerly known as Name, one of the great stars of North American hockey, is going to make a shot from downtown. Toulouse is going to get a stick on it. I don't know if he really even had to, as that one is going back the other way. And there's a shot that goes from the other direction. Now the rebound, another shot, deflected back in behind the net here. Dad's trying to get control of the puck and send it the other way, and they will be able to do so possibly. Shithawks do catch up. Dick McButts is going to pick this up and send it. Another pass across the ice there, using the whole rink to Iskin. And will they be? Yes, circling in. He gets this and holds it in. So, again, the Shithawks keeping the pressure on as we go under a minute left to play. They are trying to get the game winner here. Can they do it? Or will the Dads be able to counter? They're looking to. Here's one that just squirts loose past everybody and goes behind the net. It will go up to the blue line now. Shithawks trying to keep it in. He's got 2 players on him. The Dads trying to push it, and they push it loose. It's going to go back to the Shithawk zone, and he's going to have a chance. He shoots. He scores! Deloriax with the possible game winner. A big roll there with 22 seconds left to play. How about that? Right in front, and 17 seconds left to play. The Shithawks could be on the way to their second loss here. 13 seconds left. Now they've got the pressure going in the zone, trying to get something going. 8 seconds left to play. Do you believe in miracles again for a second week, possibly, as the Dads are going to get loose with it, and they're going to try to add something to it here. They're keeping it off the blades of the Shithawks, and amazing, shocked for a second week, the Shithawks have dropped another game. Unbelievable. But a great effort by this dad's team, and
Both
a
the teams,
great
really,
goal
yeah.
by Deloriax there right at the end. And wow, again, we are seeing a high level of North American hockey tonight and every night. So great game from both teams. But yeah, you got to give it to the Shithawks, man. The way they play, I love their offensive style. I hope to see that kind of thing more, from teams. Just the way they pass, the way they're always there for. It's not the economy of style, but they're still moving the puck and they're using they're using the boards, and it. But just a great effort there by that dad's team to get that
Indeed,
win,
yeah.
and they just hung with them the whole game. Just fantastic.
That's one of those games like the NFL Classics channel, or like they show games from the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, instant classic.
Yeah.
Yes.
If in 30 years, if there's a Hockey Question Mark Classics channel somewhere on the internet, that game's probably going to end up on it.
Man, in 30 years, if they're still doing this, I hope we're in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, I want my check at that point.
Oh, sure. When it's packing arenas like League of Legends or something. Like we're playing the hockey arenas, except it's just, and then you look down and it's just like 3 nerds in front of a computer, up against 3 nerds in front of another computer.
With some kind of weird SteamOS controller thing, and yeah.
And then you put the goalie computers like right behind each of the 3 computers.
So I think we're slowly getting organized here for our final game of the night, which is
that will be the Mighty Dicks
and the Pucky Ducks, indeed.
And the Pucky Ducks. A fun game for our nightcap here. I'm just catching my breath after all that, man.
Yeah,
Boy, howdy.
Toulouse is going for RBIs on that one, yeah.
And we have to give a nod to both those goalies too. They really put on a show for us there. And you always blame yourself as a goalie when one goes in, but some of those goals you just can't do much about.
Well.
It's amazing that these guys can make the saves that they do. Sometimes I'm amazed.
So, as the players here are going to slowly get organized, and HQML is a pretty lax league, so if one team can only get 3 players, we can do 3v3. If they want to bring a ringer in, we can do 4v4. Whatever works. So here we're going to end up resetting this game probably. Well, it's 3v3.
Oh,
no one's asked for a reset, so we're going to assume this is live until proven otherwise.
Okay, well, I see my social just went through, so now that we're in our final game of the evening. But in case you're here late and you don't get to catch all the games now, be sure to check out IBN Casting on YouTube, where all of this shit will be there in its entirety, no matter what Twitch does with their archives or whatever, which, as it turns out, is not much.
No, yep. Not much at all.
And Fuck the Habs starts things off for the Pucky Ducks with a goal. Mr. Universe on the assist. And with about a half a minute in, we have our first score of the game. And here's one that just kind of knuckles up and in front of the net, where it will be played out. Let's see. What are our lineups here? The Pucky Ducks appear to be in blue.
Yep.
And the Mighty Dicks will be in red.
I'm not sure any of them are actually on the Mighty Dicks.
Yes.
But they're playing for the Mighty Dicks, because this league is full of good sports. So.
Oh, Sweaty Goals with the second.
Oh.
Well, the Mr. Universe with the second assist. Sweaty Goals with the second of his team.
Dick Van Dijk says it's cool. We'll go with it.
I'm cool with it.
But your lineup now for the Mighty Dicks, the the Scabs, the stand-in team, whatever you want to call
Yes,
it.
such as they are, they're already
It's
facing down a 2-0 deficit here as we're down a minute and a half into this game, and Toulouse is going to make a save. At least they have Toulouse in the net. That will help them out somewhat, hopefully, here as things go on. And now they're going to take it into the zone here. Is he going to go for the wraparound? He uses the post. And why you have to be mad with a little bit of pinball action there. He's good. And either way, it counts, and it's a goal. And that's going to make it 2-1.
Well.
And so the mighty foe Dicks.
The lineup here for the red team, the Mighty Dicks, is Why You Have to Be Mad, Dialoriax, and Toulouse. And the Pucky Ducks on the blue team is Mr. Universe, Fuck the Habs, and Sweaty Goals.
Yes, indeed. And we are playing with a man short on each team. Oh, a nice save as he got in close. And he got a little bit of defensive help there. And he needed every bit of it there as they were pushing it in. And so now 2-1 still in favor of the Pucky Ducks. This Mighty Dick scrub team, I don't want to say scrubs. They're not a pickup team. Yes, substitutes. Scabs, I believe you said. Yes.
Yeah.
That was what I was looking for. Yes. In the strike-shortened Season 2. As it goes to center ice, a little battle here is going to be won by the Pucky Ducks. And in the other direction, here he comes, Sweaty Goals. He shoots and scores, makes it 3-1. And he had a guy on him there, but he managed to get past him. And just enough space in between he and the defenseman to get a look at the net, and he took advantage of it here. And, X-Fade, love you too, man. Thanks for joining us. And always good to see our friends. Oh, fuck the Habs! That's a weird angle goal. That's a beauty in its own right there. Sweaty Goals with the assist, had a nice pass, sets that one up to make it 4-1. And this Pucky Duck team looks pretty good. I think they would look pretty good no matter who they were playing here, even if they had their full lineups here.
Yeah, I mean, Toulouse is a good goalie. He proved it in the previous game. So, I mean, either they're doing something right or, they pretty much have to be doing something right.
Yeah, well, you can't put the whole responsibility on a goalie. I mean, it's just like whenever I had a shutout playing goal, I would always, those are the games I had less to do with. It's your team playing well in front of you. And, you're not having to see as many shots. And somebody's not seeing any shots at all because there's nobody in the net currently for the Pucky Ducks. And they are just kind of circling and firing. And just here's a shot. And he scores! Deloriax with the backhand from beyond the face-off circle. That's going to make it 4-2. Why you have to be mad on the assist. And that is going to make things a little bit more interesting as we go under a minute here in the first period. As who will get to this first? Fuck the Habs will for the Pucky Ducks. And they will just be looking to hang on to this lead here as time is ticking down. About half a minute here. Toulouse will play it to center ice. A nice pass that is picked up. And he's got one in front there. He's going to go ahead and send it himself. The save is made. And it's back into the corner. 17 seconds. Nobody puts baby in the corner. It's going back the other way as they will have a chance here, the Pucky Ducks, in the last seconds of the period. They're going to lift one towards the net. It is not going to fall. It's just a little bit wide left, and that's going to do it for the first. And we will go into the second with the score 4-2 in favor of the Pucky Ducks. And the fake Mighty Dicks are doing their damnedest, though. And so plenty of room for things to happen here in the second. And we're going to start off with one of those that goes way up in the air. Here's a shot, and it's going to go up and wide to the left now. The Pucky Ducks will play it to center ice, where it will be picked up. Why you have to be mad is going to take this and wheel and deal at the blue line, and they're going to at least send it into the zone here. Pucky Ducks will pick it up. Fuck the Habs carrying it around. A nice play to get it away from the trailing defense player there, but they're going to get it away and come the other way. Here's a shot. He scores! Why you have to be mad? That's why. That's why. It's second of the game. Puts them down by 1 now as they are back in it and contending. Is 4:20 left to play, so blaze it as we watch the second period unfold before us here, as it's already getting more interesting with that goal there.
Almost another one there.
Yes.
I didn't want to say anything. It was going across the crease.
Yes, Danger Town. Yes. And now back at center ice, it will be picked up by the Mighty Dicks, or the substitute Dicks. I don't know. There's all sorts of possibilities, many of which I immediately don't want to explore. Here's a chance on the rebound. How did that not go in? It was another one that bounced, rings off the post, in and out. Now the rebound sent back. And, oh, man. Oh, he had it right there. There was nobody around, and it looked free and clear, but doesn't make it. Going the other way now. Here is a chance. He shoots, he scores. Why you have to be mad with a hat trick. And Deloriax is going to get the credit for the assist on that, and we are tied at 4 with 3 minutes left to play in the second period. And even with a substitute team, the Mighty Dicks are putting on a show for us here. But it's not like these are just like guys they recruited out of the stands here at the Royale Cheese Arena here in beautiful downtown Chicago on the fastest internet backbone in the world. These are some of the best players in North America who have volunteered their time and are doing a one-day contract signage as per HQML rules, which should be signed, filled out in triplicate, and sent to our branch office. Presumably they have done all that and will not face disqualification, and all the rigorous rules of HQML will, of course, be observed here. But either way, no matter who's on the ice for them, some solid players. So it is now 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second period, and we are still tied. And why you have to be mad is still setting up once again over here trying to get something going. They got a couple of guys after him now, and he just waits for him and spreads them out.
Take my time.
Shoots and scores. Toulouse is going to get points for the assist back there in the goal. And it is 5-4. That's the go-ahead goal for now. We'll see if these guys have a counter for them here. The Pucky Ducks came out strong, and now this Mighty Dick would-be team is finding its footing a little bit as, not used to playing together as much as your normal Mighty Dicks. And so now the puck is in the zone of the Pucky Ducks, where it will be picked up by Sweaty Goals. He will set things up for his team. Nice play to get it around one defenseman, looking for two. Does so. A little bit of a chicken pecking at it now here, and that's going to get it away from him. And it's going to go back to Mr. Universe there in the net, where he will just take it out to the boards here and shovel it in for his team to reset as they go into their setup for offense, but it is broken up, and Deloriax is going to get at this one, looking for why you have to be mad. He gets a stick on it, but not quite enough, and it's going to go back to center ice. 1 minute left to play in the second, and now a little play by the goalie there nicely. Toulouse is going to get it around the trailing player here, and now he had to go back and scoop it up again. So a lot of activity there at the blue line, and leaves the goal open for a little bit there. And so they're going to go ahead and lift a shot, which does not find its mark. Toulouse will have time to pick this up. 40 seconds left to play. He's still got a guy behind him here, and he's just going to go ahead and risk this one out. And it's a nice dump where he's got people there set up to play this in position, but some pressure from the Pucky Ducks on defense, and they're going to be able to get it away from him and get it back in the other direction. We'll see who picks this up first. Now 17 seconds left to play in the second. Will there be a chance for another shot before time runs out? We will see, as the Pucky Ducks do have it here. Sweaty Goals will be looking to find somebody in front here. He does not get that like he wanted it, though, and so the shot will go way wide. And, nice effort there, but not able to convert it. And we will go into the third with your score 5-4 in favor of the Mighty Dicks. Very surprising.
I just I've long ago stopped trying to predict these things. Many, many moons ago in Friday Night Hockey history.
Oh, yes. And that's what makes the world of wagering on Friday Night Hockey so treacherous for people. You know, you just can't predict some of this. But that just goes to show the quality all around of the North American scene right now. Is we've just got so many great players, and there's a parity of a sort. I mean, it's the what they call any given Sunday in football. While we're doing analogies of other sports all fucking night, you know, the idea that any given team can beat any given team on any given day, and that's why they play the games. And here's a shot that's going to be deflected. Mr. Universe got the save there as the Pucky Ducks are going to try to pick this up and get it out of their zone. Now, big collision in front. Are they going to be able to get loose with it? They do. Now they've got a chance for the break. 2-on-1. Here they are. He shoots. He scores! The hat trick. Sweaty goals with his third. Mr. Universe with a third assist, and they are tying this up now. And here's one that is gone. Will it ever come back?
Going. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I love those. Okay, so the puck bounces back into the rink now. So we will see who picks it up first. It looks like the Pucky Ducks are going to be able to get this and possibly get a shot. He does. Teddy goes with his fourth, makes it 6-5. They get the lead now. 3:30 left to play. Wow, that was a big goal. And Sweaty Goals, man, you got to hand it to this guy. 4 goals for his team, and a lot of it just blunt force trauma, just the kind of things you like to see, the playoff-style goals. Oh, there's one off the post. It rattled off the crossbar. I thought for sure that was going in. And so we will stay at 6-5 here. 3 minutes left to play, and a lot of time for things to occur in those 3 minutes. And if these teams play so far has been any indication,
Toulouse is not playing.
Sweaty Goals. Oh man, it just got away from Toulouse there.
Toulouse was a little bit AFK or something.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit of lag here, which is even on the fastest internet backbone in the world here in Chicago, Illinois, we occasionally, the forces of lag come through. It's like a wind that blows, and it's an ill wind that really fucking blows. And there's a shot! Again, rattles in and out. That was a close one, and almost able to gather the rebound, not able to now going in the other direction. They've got a 2-0 break. He shoots and scores! Sweaty Goals with the double hat trick now. And they are just piling him on here. He has more goals than the Mighty Dicks team combined now, as they are up 8-5. So, wow, suddenly a dramatic change in how this game was playing out. And so the Pucky Ducks really finding themselves here as 2 minutes left to play. The fledgling put together on the spot here, Mighty Dick lineup that we have is going to have to score 3 goals in less than 2 minutes. They have got a chance now. He's going to take his time, shoots man, off the bar and rattles out, and they are going to be able to get it in the other direction for the Pucky Ducks. He is loose with it. Is that Sweaty Goals again? Yes, it is. Is he looking at an empty net? Yes, he is. Is it going to go in? Yes, it is. Is it 5-9 now? You damn Skippy.
Yes, it is.
So a minute and a half left to play, and wow, how about this Pucky Duck team and Sweaty Goals in particular, just carrying them on his shoulders here as another shot across the crease into the slot. Almost falls, does not. They're going to try to reverse it and do it the other way, and nothing doing. They've got the right idea. Again, this is a veteran bunch of players on the Mighty Dick team. It's just the only problem is that they're not the actual Mighty Dicks, and that's. Did Sweaty say he was going to score 7 goals in this game? Oh shit! It really is like Babe Ruth tonight. Yeah, he just calls his shots here. And here's another chance and a big save. The rebound. It's trailing player. Another rebound. Another. Just ain't even a save. Yes, I think he got it under his stick there. And it went off the 5 post. I quit. Oh man! So now it's going the other way. Pucky Ducks going to lift one towards the net. 30 seconds left to play. Down by 4, this Mighty Dick substitute team is going to have to do something quickly. And a nice break up
no
there.
one in the
and
net.
The rebound.
Oh!
Out of nowhere to stop that one. Oh, for pride there at the end. And so not to lose face here. That was a nice play, just sweeping in and getting that one out, sweeping the leg. But it's gonna
There you
go
go.
in. Why you have to be mad? Gets his 5th of the game, and now they're only down by 3. Killinger, can they do it in 5 seconds?
I like this Mighty Dick team, substitutes and all, but no.
Yeah. But at least they made it interesting, man, and quite a game, especially when the Mighty Dick team wasn't able to field their normal players, and these guys stepped in and gave us a hell of a game there as our nightcap closer, and a lot of fun to watch. So, but that one is going to go in the books as a win for the Pucky Ducks, and a well-deserved one, gentlemen. So we have seen, again, a fine display of hockey question mark witnessed tonight here on FNH.
That might have been better than last week even, and last week was pretty damn good, if I say so myself.
Phenomenal. So yes, and so that can only mean that week 3, folks, is going to be a motherfucker. So we want you to definitely check that out. It is every week here on IBN2 The Deuce until we get IBN1 back, and even then when they just stay on the Deuce because fuck it. And the profanity rolls as we are in the post game here. As is Sweaty Goals here?
Yes.
Would you like to tell us what happened there? You said you were going to score 7 goals in this game, and you went out and did it. Your thoughts?
Well, I was eating pizza, and then Tim was like, your PD game's on right now, and I was like, shit. And then I played 1 minute of it, and I scored like a goal, and I was like, Tim, I'm going to score 7 goals, and then I had 2, and then Tim took a shit, and then I had 4 more goals, and then I scored another one, and 5 plus 2 equals 7.
His math checks out.
Oh, a natural-born interviewee we have here. Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
I feel like I was there. I mean, it's very descriptive. A pretty solid effort from this team. How do you think you guys are going to do in the rest of the season?
We're going all the way.
He's calling it. It's going to happen.
Yep. Well, he called 7 goals, and there they are. So, get him to write down some lottery numbers for you, folks.
I don't know, man. Dads, though.
But, any comments from me of the players not on the games? Everybody just really put on quite a show for our fans at home, the thousands and millions and billions and other superlative numbers. Just a great effort, and I know everybody enjoyed it there that were watching. Anybody, shout-outs, thoughts, etc.?
T-Lord's MVP for Dad's game.
Dad's too good.
Oh, yeah.
Good game.
Man, we saw
Shout
some
out to Kanye.
great goaltending tonight, and that's another area of the game that is really improved through league play. I think it's a tough position, especially in this game, even more so than possibly on the actual hockey game, because there I can use my whole body and stuff. So just a great game, great 3 games tonight, and so we will have 3 games for you next week as well as season 2 continues. How many damn weeks of regular season do we do? Is it 5?
I believe it's 5. Yeah.
5, yep. We got 3 more weeks
so
of regular
everybody
season.
plays everybody else. following which time then we'll go into the playoffs, and that will be a blast. That will, let's see, be sometime in November, so before
Yep.
Thanksgiving.
And yes, it will be for it. A couple weeks before Thanksgiving, most likely.
Yeah, so we'll be going into the holiday season with festive finals of Friday Night Hockey by the time that comes around. But in the meantime, so much happening. And we want to encourage you to check it out. If you like the game, check it out at hockeyquestionmark.com. It is made by Cryptic C, who's rapidly become our favorite developer, as just makes some great games. And most of them are free, and the ones that aren't are hella cheap, so we encourage you to check those out as well. But definitely check out Hockey Question Mark. Check out r/Hockey Question Mark. It's on Reddit. It's this website. It's like a news aggregator kind of comedic, kind of all sorts of things website. You might have heard of it. And Hockey Question Mark, r/Hockey Question Mark, is probably one of the best outlets that we have for the game. And then there's that news site that came out that's really awesome as well, and that I keep meaning to go to and check out. Thank you, sir. www.hqma.com. We definitely encourage you to check that out as well. By Complex, thank you. Yes, thank you to Lures for MVP of telling us stuff here. As yeah, that's definitely a site you will want to look at, because it contains everything as far as the active leagues that are going on. They're covering LHL, they're covering HQML, whatever. There's another league that started up, man. I saw that they're doing like on Friday afternoons.
Yeah, it's I believe that's the LHLP.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Something to that effect. And I believe that's the Russian league, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, cool. That league is for Russia. Okay.
Indeed. Somebody can correct me
Cool.
here if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's IPHL.
Well, I
IPHL.
want to cast a Russian game.
You know what? If they're doing one that's after work sometime in my time zone, then yeah, let's do it.
I have Russian friends. I guess I'll have to bring one over to help me translate or some shit.
Get your Russian to English dictionary prepped, you know?
Don't
Phrase
worry, I
book.
got this.
Oh, okay. Mephi's got it. Is that
There
Mephi?
you
It
go.
sounded like Mephi.
You're
There's
correct.
Murphy.
Haha. Of course, talking about superlative goalies, of course, Mephi from Blood Dragon, one of the standout keepers of season 1 here. Man, you missed all the fun, dude. We
I know.
already played. Were you whirly balling?
No, Vorm needed me.
Oh, okay. Oh, some Arma shit. Now, if we could esport Arma, I guess we'd be all good. But
Yeah, well.
and they're doing tactical shit, and he's flanking the building. And
That doesn't really work.
and it looks like he's asking the other player for ammo. He's distributing that to all his squad mates now.
But
Basically.
yeah, so I think we're gonna wrap up here pretty soon. Any more last minute shout outs? No? Alright, well.
Well, yeah, it's
I
a
definitely,
reticent but eager bunch. That's the best kind, though. You know, they are here to play. They're talking with the hands, not with the mouth. So we love the North American Hockey question mark community, and we appreciate everybody very much who helps put this on and participates. Whether you're doing the open skate, whether you have a team in this thing, a dog in this fight, either way, it's all good, and we appreciate. Or if you're just watching, thanks to everybody who watches this, and whether you're watching it now, and in which case you're hardcore, and we appreciate you, and or a little less hardcore, but still hardcore, watching it on YouTube, we appreciate that as well. I am Winners with the One. We do this every Friday. We encourage you to join us as we do it. Dr. Killinger, again, what a great night of hockey, and thank you, sir, for bringing it to us in super high definition here. It looks really good. Now that I have a chance that the actions, we're just kind of in an open skate again here, and I'm able to really look at the rink and the way it looks and the way it's being presented here. It's a thing of beauty. So thank you for bringing these high-quality images here every week.
Oh, no problem. I love doing it. That's why I'm here.
And, of course, the pro player commentary that's brought to the table as well. And, I noticed you put up a Twitter. So
the various esport happenings and the Cryptic Sea updates. And I got tired of Googling Cryptic Sea Twitter to find Mr. Alex Austin's Twitter to keep up with shit. So I finally broke down and made an account.
Right on. So, definitely check us out on Twitter. I am Winners with the One on Twitter. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You got to write the whole thing. And definitely follow us at IBN Casting on Twitter, where we announce everything that's going on. We've got a lot of things happening. Of course, Tribes Season 3, probably the final season of Tribes, Killinger. I was on the finale of Behind the Blue Plate this week. It's the last.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So shout out to Doc Matrix and Stowaway. They are the guys at Quick Draw TV. We'll be doing some work with them in the future, I'm sure, no doubt, as they will be continuing covering esports and so forth. They just won't be doing it on the high-res channel. So, but Season 3 of NATL is about to begin. If it's the swan song of Tribes of Sin, so be it. If it's the... either way, there's a whole bunch of FPS plus Z games, and I believe it's called FPSZ.com. They've got a new site about it where they're covering Project Freefall and Legacy and all these other games that are coming out that are similar in design. You're basically your shooters with jetpacks. I mean,
I'll
it's
drop
a
that in the
thing.
chat. Why not?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, FPS-Z. Okay, cool. Neato. It's a cool site. And we are probably, IBN, it looks like we will be the exclusive place for you to see Project Freefall when they have that together. We'll be doing the first ever show match.
I want to be there for that.
Yes. That will probably, that's a little bit on down the line. I think they are taking a little time off this month for vacation and then coming back and the idea is to get something working alpha or beta or whatever you want to call it before Christmas time. So that's look forward to that under your tree in the holiday season, as we will be bringing that, but lots of stuff in the meantime. And I'm going to be doing some things with other people or other games and strange organizations and some of which I will hopefully be able to talk about very soon and let people know about. But yeah, you can check all that out at IBN Casting on Twitter. And don't forget the YouTube, IBN Casting on YouTube. Please follow us because that makes us more esport. For every person that follows us, we grow in esport power and we can ding up a level in esports, I'm told, by someone from a famous peripheral company told me that.
Oh.
So there's no reason not to believe somebody from a famous computer peripheral company, right? So,
No, I wouldn't lie to anybody.
Yeah.
Think people do
absolutely.
that? Just go on the internet and lie about things?
No. If you see it on the internet, man, it's got to be true. But this was told to me in person, so even as credulous as it may be or not, we'll just have to take their word for it, man, until next week, which we encourage you, and we have been encouraging you to do many things tonight, but we certainly want to tell you to join us next week as week 3 of season 2. Big V is doing a sweaty goals right here. He's got 7.
Oh, yeah.
I think from now on, that's the term for scoring 7 goals in a game.
All right.
A hat trick is 3. If you score 7, you did a sweaty goals.
All right. We'll throw it against the wall, see if it sticks.
Of course, it'll stick. It's sweaty. But from all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network and everybody here at Friday Night Hockey, of course, a special thanks to Cryptic C for making a great game and supporting it. I'm fucking supporting it. Yeah, that's awesome. Even though he's got a million other games he's working on and so forth, he has put a lot of work in on Hockey ? And we appreciate that very much. So looking forward to the changes that do come, and just glad that we have a player base that is growing. And we hope that if you're not part of that player base, you join soon, because it's a cool community. And it's a nice self-policing community, too. I like that. So it's very chill. So proud to be part of it, and proud to be bringing this every week on Friday nights around about the same time, sometime around 9:30, 10 p.m. Eastern time is usually the time it varies.
We generally try and shoot for 9:30 Eastern, which is 8:30 Central, but sometimes it's a little later.
Yeah, well, this was a tough one this week, but I made it.
Esports waits for no man.
The show must go on. The esports must go on. So, from all of us here, Dr. Killinger and myself, winners of the one, and everybody who played tonight, and all these great teams, we will see you next week. And don't forget to follow us on Twitch TV as well. Press the follow button, and you can follow us, and it will let you know when we go back on the air with all our crazy shit and wild antics that we do here. So thanks, everybody, and we will see you next time. And from Chicago, from the Royale with Cheese Arena, we bid you good night.
Woo!